Hey everyone, welcome back to the AI Tech channel. Is AI now rewriting history? The Pentagon just did something that sparked outrage across the nation. They erased the history of the Navajo Code Talkers, heroes who helped win World War II, all because of an AI sweep. But how could AI do something like this? Was it a mistake, or is something more sinister at play? The truth might shock you. Let's break down the news. The Pentagon, under pressure from an executive order to eliminate diversity, equity, and inclusion, or DEI, programs, removed thousands of pages from its websites. These pages honored the contributions of women and minority groups, including the Navajo Code Talkers. The official explanation? It was a mistake. According to Pentagon Press Secretary John Oliot, any content removed that falls outside the directive scope will be corrected to recognize our heroes' dedicated service. Several web pages on the Code Talkers showed a 404-page not found error. Some were restored, but pages mentioning Native American Heritage Month remained down. White House officials informed the Navajo Nation that an AI-powered review process looking for DEI initiatives led to the elimination of anything mentioning Navajo, according to Navajo Nation President Bu Nigrin. Now, let's put this into context. The Navajo Code Talkers were instrumental in World War II. The U.S. Marine Corps recruited 29 Navajo men to develop a code based on the unwritten Navajo language. They used Navajo words for everyday things to create a glossary of over 200 terms. To convey the word send, Code Talkers would say the Navajo words for sheep, eyes, nose, and deer. This code was unbreakable and played a crucial role in the Pacific Theater, helping the U.S. win the war. Hundreds of Navajos followed in their footsteps, sending thousands of messages without error. The code completely stumped Japanese military cryptologists. This wasn't just a code, it was a cultural weapon. Removing their history is not just a technical glitch, it's a cultural blow. We're talking about a legacy of bravery and ingenuity. This is about honoring the sacrifices of a group of people who were essential to our nation's victory. This isn't just about some deleted web pages. It's about erasing the contributions of an entire culture. It's about forgetting the sacrifices made by these brave men. And that's something we can never allow to happen. Let's dive into the AI side of this. The White House claims an AI-powered automated review process flagged the content. Now, how could an AI make such a blunder? It likely comes down to a few things. First, algorithm bias. AI algorithms are trained on data, and if that data reflects existing biases, the AI will amplify those biases. In this case, the AI might have been trained to associate Navajo with DI initiatives, leading to its removal. Second, keyword matching. The AI likely used keyword matching to identify content related to DEI. If the word Navajo appeared in conjunction with DI-related terms, the AI might have mistakenly flagged the entire page. Third, contextual understanding. AI still struggles with contextual understanding. It can identify keywords, but it often fails to grasp the nuances of language and culture. This is where human oversight is crucial and where the system failed spectacularly. This is more than just a technical glitch. It's a reflection of the biases that can be embedded in AI systems. We need to be vigilant about ensuring that AI is used responsibly and ethically. This incident highlights the importance of explainable AI, XAI, a field focused on making AI decision-making processes transparent and understandable. Another relevant concept is fairness-aware AI, which aims to develop AI systems that are fair and equitable across different demographic groups. For further reading on this topic, check out Algorithmic Justice, a prehistory of fair information practices by Ware and Kramer, 2022, which delves into the historical context of fairness in algorithmic systems. Now, let's talk about the bigger picture, the DI debate. On one side, you have those who believe that DI programs are essential for creating a more inclusive and equitable society. They argue that these programs help to address historical injustices and promote diversity in the workplace and in education. On the other side, you have those who believe that DI programs are divisive and discriminatory. They argue that these programs can lead to reverse discrimination and that they prioritize identity politics over merit. Peter McDonald, one of the last living Navajo Code Talkers and a Republican who voted for Trump, said that the Code Talkers have absolutely nothing to do with DEI. He emphasized the importance of teaching the historical significance of the Code Talkers and not hiding history. So, how do we navigate this complex issue? How do we ensure that we're promoting diversity and inclusion without erasing history or creating new forms of discrimination? One approach is to focus on objective metrics and data-driven decision-making. Instead of relying on subjective assessments, we can use data to identify areas where disparities exist and to track the progress of DI initiatives. We can also use A/B testing to evaluate the effectiveness of different DI programs. By comparing the outcomes of different programs, we can identify the ones that are most effective at promoting diversity and inclusion. Here's where it gets really interesting. Some argue that removing DI initiatives is about preserving meritocracy, ensuring that everyone is judged solely on their abilities and contributions. They believe that DI programs can lead to quotas and lower standards. Others argue that DEI is essential for leveling the playing field, giving everyone a fair chance to succeed, regardless of their background. They believe that systemic biases prevent talented individuals from marginalized groups from reaching their full potential. Michael Smith, whose father was a Navajo Code Talker, questioned why these pages were removed at all, saying it's not consistent with the president's order. Gov. Stephen Rowe Lewis of the Gila River Indian community expressed disappointment, claiming missing content related to all Native American veterans. Even with some pages being reposted, he remains worried that web content removal is the tip of the iceberg. So who's right? Is this about preserving history, or is it about erasing progress? Is it about meritocracy, or is it about equity? The answer, as always, is complex. But one thing is clear. This incident has sparked a national conversation about the role of AI, the importance of history, and the future of DI. So, what can we do to prevent this from happening again? First, we need to demand transparency from AI developers. We need to know how AI algorithms are trained and what biases they might contain. Second, we need to implement human oversight. AI should be a tool to augment human decision-making, not replace it. Third, we need to prioritize education. We need to teach people about the importance of diversity and inclusion, and we need to equip them with the skills to identify and combat bias. Fourth, we need to hold our leaders accountable. We need to demand that they prioritize historical preservation and that they stand up for the rights of all Americans. This isn't just about the Navajo Code Talkers, it's about all of us. It's about ensuring that our history is preserved, that our voices are heard, and that our future is fair and equitable. In conclusion, the Pentagon's initial removal of pages honoring the Navajo Code Talkers was a serious mistake. It highlights the dangers of unchecked AI and the importance of historical preservation. While the pages have been restored, the incident serves as a wake-up call. We need to be vigilant about ensuring that AI is used responsibly and ethically, and we need to stand up for the rights of all Americans. What do you think? Was this a simple mistake, or is something more sinister at play? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more AI tech news and analysis. The future of AI is in our hands, and it's up to us to shape it for the better. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Remember to stay informed, stay engaged, and stay curious. The future is now, and it's up to us to build it together.